I just wanted to tell you that we're on our way into New York, into Manhattan today. And we go in all the time by ferry boat. In fact, I've taken movies before, other times, and so I might just make a little mélange of trips to New York on the ferry boat for you. So if the time of day or the sky changes, you'll know it's just the usual routine going back and forth, but with the ever-changing nature all around us. But anyway, it's so much fun. I often think about people that commute. And I thought, if I ever had to be a commuter, I would want to commute just to go on the ferry boat every day. It's the most peaceful, delightful experience you could ever ask for. You're there with a whole mix of people, but everybody's in their own little quietude, and the waves are rushing around you, and the seagulls are dunking and diving, and it's just this amazing experience. And I wanted to share it with you. It's just precious. I'm so grateful for it, and I'm sure everybody has their own special ways of going back and forth on a routine basis. And I'm sure that there is amazing places and situations that are a part of your day. But I just thought, here's a part of my day. And it would be fun. Maybe it's different than your day. So let's go do it together. Come on. Welcome to the Staten Island Ferry. Come on. Appelez-vous? I guess we're between ferries, and it's midday, so it's a very quiet ride. So here you can see the wall more easily, and you can see all the different tides too. This is, I think we're at a kind of slack tide, in between tides right now. But look at all the energy on the water. There's so much going on. Pretty soon we'll be pulling out. Look at that barge over there. It's green and white, and the tugboat is also green and white. So those are owned by the same company, and they work together. Because a barge has no engine. It's just a working platform. So it always has to have a tug or two with it. Everybody's kind of at rest right now, midday. In the morning, there's a lot more activity, and at the end of the day. That seagull's going to take flight. He's watching. See him? In a minute, he's going to see a fish.
Welcome aboard the Staten Island Ferry. This ferry is preparing to depart. Please take a moment and pay attention to the following safety announcements. If you are in need of assistance, please contact one of the crew members that are on station while the ferry is in operation.
Staten Island ferry boat right there, orange, just like us. So it's taking all the people from Staten Island back home. And here comes a seagull right next to us, racing us to Manhattan. Here's the Staten Island ferry. Just like us. And the Statue of Liberty. Do you see the Statue of Liberty? Even in a bright sunny day, you can see her with her lamp lit. You see her lamp lit? Welcoming all of us into the inner harbor of New York. We'll be going into the inner harbor now. So on one side of Manhattan is New Jersey. Behind the Statue of Liberty is the land of America, New Jersey. And then on the other side, as I showed you a moment ago, on the other side of the ship is Brooklyn. So Manhattan fits perfectly in between the two. I don't know if you can see from here, but if you look carefully and closely, my channel mammals, you have to go really close. You can see the bridge that goes over to New Jersey that's right near where Yankee is. See that bridge over there? I don't know if you can put your binoculars on. That's called the Bayonne Bridge. And then up farther, there's the Goethals Bridge. Next bridge down from the Goethals Bridge is the Outer Bridge. And I think I've told you the story of the Outer Bridge. The man that built the bridge, guess what his name was? Mr. Outer Bridge. Isn't that funny? He must have grown up since he was a little tiny boy knowing he was going to build a bridge, an outer bridge. And that's what he did. So it's called the Outer Bridge crossing. And a man, Mr. Outerbridge, built it. And his sister, Mr. Outerbridge's sister, brought tennis to America and made it a national sport. Isn't that amazing? There's so many stories. I wish I knew them all. They're everywhere. It's just fascinating. But anyway, here we are with Our Lady with the lamp right here. And there's her lamp. Just think, all the people that came over on Yankee got to see the same sight we're seeing today, with chills up their spine. Just thinking about what a wonderful adventure they're yet to have in the only country in the world that has actually tried freedom. And we're going to hold on to it with all our might. We're going to just fight for freedom because everybody else has. And we all deserve it. So here we go, barging into New York. A friend of mine was the designer of that tall, square, gray building in New Jersey. That's in Jersey City. And it's the first green building that was made in New York, in the New York region. And it's an office building, and it's all green. And she was the person who helped to make that happen. Her name is Wendy. And there is the Ellis Island, right there. See? All those beautiful old buildings. And we have photographs of Yankee pulled up right next to the buildings there, dropping off the immigrants to Ellis Island. Then when they were finished going through all of their exercises at Ellis Island, they would hop back on Yankee, and she would take them to the train station in Hoboken to go west, young men, and build America, or she would take them straight into Manhattan, where they could build our beautiful city. What you see right before you, built by those precious men and women and children who came in on Yankee.